323-665-4294. Hey, welcome back here. What's Cooking program, nationwide, coast to coast, CRN Digital Talk Radio. This channel of your TV set, this radio station. Check out our website, too, at crntalk.com. When you get in there, look on the left-hand column. You can click on What's Cooking and go to our podcast and our blog, find out about all the shows. And when we do the show live every day at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern, we invite you to click on the Ustream icon and join in the chat room with our buddies that join us many times every day on the show and have a great time. So join on in, click on Ustream, and check out the video cam and more. Who do we have on the show today, Paul Stern?
Well, it's very interesting. Before we get over to our guests for today, which I'm sure we'll be getting to here shortly on the program, I happen to be going to the local travel section of my paper, and I happen to notice that an elementary school friend of mine, apparently I guess he's something of a hiking and trip expert, Kurt Wedberg, holding various lectures and events at some outdoor fitting stores. Apparently he's going to be doing a workshop on, I guess, Mount Whitney.
Okay, so what is this now exactly?
This is I guess
high school buddy of yours?
Yeah, I just noticed this just going through the paper here. I'm going to hold up to the camera.
For those of you that I just mentioned, go to the website crntalk.com and click on Ustream. Paul will hold up the ad. And this is there a picture of your high school chum?
No, there isn't a picture. It's just like a little bit of a blurb. It says right here, Mount Whitney Workshop. This is not a commercial. This
so he likes to hike. He climbs.
Yeah, this is it says Mount Whitney Workshop. Expert Kurt Wedberg will discuss gear, trip planning, and popular routes for climbing Mount Whitney. When? 6:30 p.m. Thursday at the Adventure 16 store in Tarzana, California. Going? Oh no, I won't. I don't think I'll be attending this event.
Really? You know who will go and who is on, if you go to the website, crntalk.com, and then click on the What's Cooking show and go to our blogs and archives there of the shows, is our very own Steve Evans. Steve, the movie guy. He is going to be climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, and he's blogging as he's going to do it. He starts, I believe, this coming Friday is his last official movie report, and then he's going to pack gear. He is indeed also taking a 3.5-pound camera so he can actually shoot a documentary. I don't know if he's going to be showing like every footstep, those things where you see the feet going in the dust. If he's going to be doing that, it'll be in high definition. Steve is going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. That's the highest mountain, I believe, on the African continent.
Yeah, I didn't want to go on into any kind of course, negativity here on the program, but I did a little bit of research into this Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yes.
And apparently, and I guess I certainly know that Steve is in perfect physical condition, but there are, I guess, those that aren't in the appropriate physical condition to tackle this type of a mountain.
Come on, you can do that.
No, there are people that not only don't make it all the way up, they don't necessarily make it back down.
I climbed, I did a big climb one time. Actually, I took a drive, and I drove and then walked along what's known as Mount Gleason Avenue right here near the station in the beautiful Tahunga area. There is it's called Mount Gleason, and it's treacherous. You have to actually dodge people that drive other vehicles, and there's kids walking from the Mount Gleason Junior High School. And once you get to Mount Gleason area, you simply park your car, and then you get out and you can walk. I believe, I'm not too good with directions, but at a compass, I believe it was east-west along Mount Gleason Avenue, where along the way you can purchase ice cream bars from Sid the Ice Cream Man. And it's quite a culinary delight, and it is quite the exercise. You can tell Sid, because he's the guy on the side that is going, ice cream, and that's where you kind of make a kind of a respite. It was a campsite for us to rest.
Yeah,
I took my shoes off.
I haven't done any research into Mount Gleason, but when I took a look at this Mount Kilimanjaro, there are actual signs warning people that there is like danger ahead. You could become short of breath.
They have warning signs on the Mount Kilimanjaro path?
There are warning signs all along the way telling people to turn back.
There were signs on Mount Gleason that warned of deer possibly crossing. As I recall, it was a sign that had pictures of deer.
There could be rabid deer.
And a big cross through it.
There could be some rabid deer.
And so that's and there's a danger of many people along the route apparently have some type of guard dogs in their homes who will bark at you. as you go by, especially if you're doing this. Ice cream. Ice cream.
Not to digress, but I might go over to this Adventure 16 store because I don't know if it's I don't know if it's still stylish, but I've always wanted to have. I'd never had one, but I've always wanted to have a real down jacket.
Oh yeah, you should get one then.
I mean not one of those like half down, half some kind of fiber fill. I want a 100% not only down jacket. I want one of the ones that are sleeveless. Remember back in the day, those used to be quite popular?
Oh, Ted Kluszewski from the old Pittsburgh Pirates used to not only wear sleeveless down jackets, but they would cut the sleeves out of his baseball uniform. And when he had his Topps baseball card taken, he and Steve Bilko just had these big old fat arms coming out of the uniform.
It's not the same as
they ripped the actual sleeves off.
It's not the same as Ted Kluszewski.
You could look like Big Clue if you get one of those.
It's kind of like a kind of an outdoorsman type of look. I wondered if Steve.
So you want the vest type?
I wonder if Steve Evans has one of these down vest jackets.
It's not as heavy as his camera. He's taking a 3.5-pound camera with him, and
I'd like to get one of those jackets. Then that would kind of give me the kind of the certain ensemble.
What size are you? Because last night I was at dinner with Howard Price from our advertising department, and his friend Ron Sherman said that Howard wears a 44 Portly. And I thought that was an unkind comment to actually mention someone's jacket size.
No, I don't
and actually say a 44 Portly.
I think calling referring to somebody as a Portly.
What does that mean? Are they seafaring?
Yeah, that's not exactly discreet.
They lean a little towards
that's not delicate.
The left there, the port.
I don't
believe the starboard is the right. By the way, there is a stalking comments on our chat room, and there is real life stalking going on with this Mark Zuckerberg, the guy that discovered Facebook, created it. Apparently, some strange guy wants help with a personal problem and has been stalking Zuckerberg, and he got a restraining order. And this guy with this beard is supposed to stay away from Mark Zuckerberg, stay away from by at least 300 feet. When you get a restraining order, do you have to actually measure that if a stalker comes near you? And can the stalker, torment you by staying 301 feet away and just shouting at you? I mean, if you're supposed to stay 300 feet away, I mean, who's to determine that exact distance?
That's just one of the
stumped you, didn't it?
That is a stumper there. We'll have to look into that as well as where did we miss a guest or something? I hate to kind of draw attention to something.
No, we have. I believe that Joel Fisher is going to be calling in today on the broad. Is he online with us now?
No. Are things a little bit light on the telephones here today?
I don't know. It's a good thing we have our chat room. If any of you in the chat room have questions, this is Chat Room Question Day on the What's Cooking program. You can ask any question, and Paul will answer it for you. Paul can be our answer man in the chat room. Oh, we do have a comment now? Is there something?
Well, apparently we have Joel Fisher coming up the half hour, but it just seems that
I can interview my dog Taylor.
No. We don't want to do that. I'll just go ahead and scan the travel pages for perhaps another elementary school friend of mine.
Yeah, so this guy is actually your guy is selling.
I'm gonna go ahead and do. I guess one of the called. I'm gonna somehow try to post this. Maybe we can post this on our Facebook page for What's Cooking.
You've had quite an exciting life. Not only is this guy your friend, but you also had many actors as your friend. Weren't you in the Indian Guides with a famed actor?
I was in Indian Guides with the famed actor from the television show Friends, David Schwimmer. Sure.
Whatever happened to him, Schwimmer? Is he still around?
He's working very hard.
Is he?
I believe so, sure.
Is he doing a show after Dick Sinclair here on CRN? He could, It would be good, the Schwimmer show.
That would be Joey Gian.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got them confused. Straight ahead, we continue on CRN.
Are you struggling with too much credit card debt? Sky-high interest?